This is your SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines Born 2001 Cup Semi-Finals round as we are live here inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the beautiful city of San Fernando, Pampanga for game number 1 for the semi-finals round robin. Dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, we can see June Arthur Roque fresh from his Gilas 3x3 stint kung saan sila yung number 1 team and champions dun sa leg na yon. And he's going to try to get this team dito sa finals, but standing in their way, kapwa letranista niyang si Vince Pedeo Quahao and the rest of the Hustle Rising Suns looking to be the first team to defeat Pampanga Delta. And that is our games today between Pampanga Delta and the Hustle Rising Suns. Ang second game natin sa Lakas 40, Tito Rex's Firewire kontra Malolos Republic. And for our main game, it's the number 2 seed team, J Project Clothing Boomers kontra the home team, Tikas Kapampangan. Isang magandang araw po sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nakatutok from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at sa iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo ng asa at sa lahat ng kabalin na nandirito sa BREN GUIAO Convention Center. Dahil semi-finals round, nagbabalik ang inyong favorite tandem, the Chief and the Wise Man. Ako po si Enzo Galarosa and together with me, the one and only Wise Man ng SINAG Liga Asya, Coach Pancho Alfonso. Coach Pancho, magandang hapon sa iyo.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Enzo, at magandang hapon sa ating mga kabalin at sa ating mga SLA Junior Philippines basketball fans na nanonood sa ating live team at dito inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center.
Yes, and completing our trio dito sa ating panel, walang iba kundi the Golden Stag herself. Ito si MJ Raimundo. MJ, kamusta ka dyan?
Yes, good afternoon, Enzo and Coach Pancho at sa ating mga kasinag na nakatutok dito sa atin ngayon, and most especially to our Kapampangan na nakasubaybay dito sa atin. And to answer your question, okay lang ako at medyo kinakabahan dito sa ating semifinals 1 between Pampanga Delta Royce versus Hustle Rising Suns. I am MJ Raimundo, your courtside for today, kaya naman tumutok lang kayo because later on I will give an update and stories on the sideline. But now, balik muna sa inyo, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. You can get more from the mga stories and mga kakwentuhan niya on the sideline sa mga reports niya in-game. But syempre, speaking of more, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms for more updates at SINAG Liga Asya on both Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on TikTok and subscribe to our YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV dahil it's the semi-finals round na dito sa SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines Born 2001 Cup. Down to the final 4 teams, and eto, Coach Pancho, konting excitement naman tayo kasi eto ang SLA Junior World Showcase Philippines international teams. And you can see, Pampanga Delta and Hustle Rising Suns, these two teams, 19 under teams na nakakwalify na. A returning franchise, etong Passion Sports Elite nandyan. Ang Zamboanga ESA from the Zamboanga, Mindanao. Of course, UBL Basketball nandyan din. Ang Lyceum Subic Port na andyan din. And eto naman, Coach Pancho, ito rin ang Leap Pilipinas Bricklayers, RC Ramos Construction Corporation, and to wrap it all up, itong Mark Anthony Construction and Supply. And here we go, Coach Pancho, international teams naman.
Yes, so let's go naman dito sa ating mga SLA Junior World Showcase international teams. So we have 3 teams from the Canada West, Canada Central, and Canada East. They are the AZ Basketball, Phil Hoops Basketball, Gilas Montreal, and 4 teams sa USA, Lakas California, Familia DC, Clifton Tigers, Fably New York, and 1 team from UAE Dubai, which is Last Shot.
Grabe, no? Hindi lang Pilipinas, di lang Asya, buong mundo sinakop ng ating Junior World Showcase Philippines. But let's focus dito sa ating semifinals round between these two heavyweights na maglalaban-laban. And very important in a single round robin, Coach Pancho, this concept for our game story, start strong.
Yes, start strong. That's their goal. Since binanggit mo, this is the start of their semifinals single round. Of course, that's the main goal of the participating team Titos, the semifinalists, is to get their first win because that is very crucial to start their semifinals round.
Well, ngayon semifinals, but let's backtrack a little bit nung elimination round. That was the last game of the elimination round for these two teams and the last game of the elimination round dito sa Born 2001 Cup natin, wherein Pampanga won 89-83 and they survived Hustle in the last minute.
Yes, look at the field goal percentage. Look at the number of attempts. Same number of attempts, but Pampanga Delta for their team has the number of conversion. And take note, on that game, very close ball game, 6-point winning margin, 5 3-pointers inside the 4th quarter that Pampanga Delta has made. And that's the difference between that game.
Yes, and ngayon naman, Coach Pancho, that game was played in Villar Coliseum sa Las Piñas City in the South. Now, we're at the North kung saan at home na at home etong dalawang komponent, especially this undefeated team, Pampanga Delta, Royce Hotel and Casino. But ngayon, mga Sinag, let's bring it back over to MJ Raimundo for her updates on the two teams facing off in this ball game. MJ?
Pampanga Delta Roy swept the eliminations with a 7-0 standing, and from all the different challenges and obstacles they've been through, they are more equipped and dominant for these semis as head coach Pepe Duyag reminds his team to always keep in their mind the reason why they are still playing in the league. While on the other team, as head coach JR De La Cruz credited the effort and sacrifices of his team, as for these semis, they will just continue what they are doing, especially hustling for their main goal. Back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ, on that update on the two teams facing off. One undefeated team looking for history, the other team looking to finish their story. Talking about itong Hustle Rising Suns. Kaya let's take a look at this tale of the tape between these two teams. Coach Pancho, how will each team fare in this game?
Yes, interesting numbers. Look at the points. Average, Pampanga averages 87.4, 6th best in the league. While ito ng mga Hustle Rising Suns, 88.9, 5th best in the league. But look at the rebounding department. These two teams that will be facing off later on, these are the number 2 teams. First is the Pampanga Delta. They're the leading team when it comes to rebounding, 45.6. Ito namang Hustle, sila yung second leading rebounding team dito sa ating tournament, so 44.1. So it's very exciting to see these two teams battling and crashing the boards inside this game 1 of the semifinals that we have.
Very exciting way to open up our semifinals round. Kaya mga Kasinag, I know you all cannot wait to witness this spectacle. Pampanga Delta kontra the Hustle Rising Suns. Coming up na po yan mga Kasinag. And to introduce our Sinag starters of the game, let's turn it over to our arena announcer, Ram Valid.
Kaya pagod panahon kayongan, SLA fans. We're live at the BREN GUIAO Convention Center at Fernando City, Pampanga. Welcome to SLA Junior Showcase Philippines semi-final round. Presented to you by SINAG Liga ASYA and co-presented by CDO Foods Spear, foods that brings you home and true religion Philippines. You can catch the live action at SINAG Liga ASYA official FB page and YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV. Ladies and gentlemen, our first match, it's the battle between the Kapampangans. It's Hustle Rising Suns and Pampanga Delta. And now let's meet the starting lineups of the protagonists. First, for your Hustle Rising Suns. At point guard number 1, Dwayne Miranda. Shooting guard number 11, Pods Padilla. Small forward number 33, Kenji Duremdes. Power forward number 32, Rojan Montemayor. And center number 5, Luis Pablo. Hustle Rising Suns is led by Coach John Ross de la Cruz. Assistant coaches Dan Bautista, Philip Gray, Peter Aguilar, team manager Mr. Tim Florando, and team owner Miss Marjorie Kristen de la Cruz. Your Hustle Rising Suns. And now let's meet the starters of your Pampanga Delta. Starting at point guard number 6, Carlo Pereras. Shooting guard number 99, GM Kembao. At forward number 2, June Rocker. Also at forward number 34, Zadi Estil. And center number 4, Kevin Santos. Pampanga Delta is led by Coach Pepe Tuyag. Assistant coaches Jay Shera, Mar Hansen, Totoy Marquez. Team consultant, Mr. Paddy Dimatulak. Team owner, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Your Pampanga Delta. Game official charge in action, Dennis Escaros, Jerome Guy, and Michael Galotero.
And here are your SINAG starters of the game para sa Hustle Rising Suns. They're starting with Padilla, Miranda, Pablo, Duremdes, and Montemayor. Para naman dito sa Pampanga, Royce Hotel and Casino. They're starting with Ferreras, Kiambao, Roque, Estil, and the young skyscraper Kevin Santos. An all UAAP and NCAA starting 5 for both teams, Coach Pancho.
That's right. Obviously, these two teams wanted to start strong. That's why yun yung ating game story, Enzo.
Yes, as first possession goes to the Trojan Horse and the rest of the Hustle Rising Suns.
Actually, itong Pampanga Pradera Team Park, Enzo, almost same starting 5 except for Sonny Estil, who actually Coach Pepe Tuyag inserted into the starting lineup in replace of Joshua Miklat. Same starting 5 noong last game nila against the same team.
Yes, and nakita siguro nila yung matchup, di ba? Estil and Montemayor. Mas maganda yung matchup yun compared to Miklat, di ba? Eto, Roque, fresh from his stint from Gilas, 3x3. Mintis nga lang yung layup niya. Eto, Miranda on the run, Dwayne. Good tap right there galing dito kay Roque.
That's right. Good anticipation dito by Jun Roque. Anticipating that drive and kick action dito ng Hustle Rising Suns.
You can see Coach J.R. De La Cruz. And this is the matchup that he has probably had circled simula pa lang ng playoffs as Pablo gets away underneath. First 2 points para dito sa Hustle Rising Suns.
That's right. First blood coming from Luis Pablo. Inside points agad dito ang pinakita ng Hustle Rising Suns.
What a matchup at the center position. Luis Pablo and Kevin Santos, 2 of probably the brightest young centers in the entire country, di ba?
That's right. Ito yung masarap abangan dito, Enzo. Itong front court matchup ng between these two teams. I imagine the tall lineup kagad ng starting 5 dito ng Pampanga Delta. Estil, Kevin Santos, and Jun Roque.
Ito naman, Duremdes kicks it. Pablo with the up fake. Pablo swings it to Miranda. Dwayne from the outside. Off the mark and a rebound for Roque. Gonna be key for Hustle, Coach Pancho. Di ba yung 3-point shooting nila as a double foul here whistled on Roque and Duremdes. They'll see each other a lot sa NCAA in the next few seasons. Kenji for Perpetual. Roque, Letran, di ba?
Yes. And Kenji Duremdes getting aggressive early on dito kay Jun Roque.
Pagkaan, no? One current Perpetual Alta and one former Perpetual Alta.
So the goal here maybe for Hustle Rising Suns is to not get Jun Roque to his sweet spot. So pine-prevent agad nila yun. But on that possession, that's too aggressive that time from Kenji.
Yes. Let's see if Pampanga Delta can score finally here. Minute and 30 already passed here on our game clock. Ferreras defended by Miranda. They swing it to Sonny. Estil attacks. A lot of contact, no whistle, and Sonny gets the basket on the second serving. Plus may foul pa yun.
That's right. And maybe that's the reason why Sonny Estil was inserted into the starting 5 to get his game going as early, especially in the semifinals.
Take a look at this lakas move of the quarter brought to by Cable Link in Holdings Corporation from none other than Yanis ng Naspi. Sonny, Cash Money, Estil. Kompleto pa yung bonus free throw for the reigning Born 2001 Cup MVP.
That's right.
Padilla. Dadaan sa screen ni Pablo. Pads, fires from the mid-range, off the mark. Sonny with another rebound. Nakakarami na ito din sa rebound, Coach Pancho.
Yes, talagang aggressive kagad siya rito. And that's why they are so dangerous in this matchup, especially itong Pampanga Delta Royce.
Ferreras. Oh. Too short nga lang yung pasa ng Coach Pancho. They wanted to go high-low to Estil.
But hindi pa nakakapag-establish ng position doon si Sonny Estil. Medyo bad pass. Bad pass dito para kay Carlos Ferreras.
Si Coach Pepe Tuyag, the head coach of Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino on your screens kanina. Kenji against Roque. Duremdes flips it up, no good. Look at Santos up high for that board.
Yes, good idea sana dito kay Kenji Duremdes. Ina-atake kagad si Jun Roque, but Mr. MVP, loses the ball.
Quick double team, at yun nga lang, si Dwayne. Masyado malaki sapatos, and he gets hit with a technical dahil binato niya yung bola sa ground. That's not within the rules. That's already a technical foul, Coach Pancho, di ba?
Right.
And Dwayne was surprised, pero alam nila Coach JR, nila Coach Den Bautista, ni Coach Peter Aguilar, alam nila that's a technical in any level, di ba?
Yes, and that's why in this semifinals, siyempre kapag kalaban mo pa, kapwa kapampangan team mo, you have to keep your emotions in check. But as early on, nakakuha agad sila ng tech dito. So, that might be crucial, especially in the end game. Pag close ball game to. Yung last game nga nila, Enzo, close ball game yun.
Totoo. Laban, pahirapan nga dun para sa panig nitong Pampanga Delta to get that win. And people thought that game nga na this team that is invincible, again, 2-year win streak, undefeated SINAG Liga ASYA, in that game, they look beatable, Coach Pancho, di ba?
That's right. And speaking of beatable, and that's what Hustle Rising Suns is actually capable of during their last 5 games. They were able to win 4 games, especially yung 2 most important games sila against TGC Santa Rosa. That's why they are here facing the #1 seed, itong Pampanga Delta Royce.
Totoo. As itong Montemayor from the outside, in and out nga lang for Rojan.
You know, they're having a hard time, penetrating inside because of the towering front court dito. Sama mo pa si June Roque. Imagine if you have Kevin Santos, Sunny and Steele, at meron ka pa June Roque.
Tama ka dyan, Coach Pancho, as Kimbao misses from the outside. Both teams napako sa 3-2 ang ating score. And with this pace of scoring, it normally favors Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel Casino, no, Coach Pancho?
Exactly. How many times that we saw Pampanga Delta Royce starting out slow sa first quarter, but once na makuha nila yung groove nila, and yung mga key players, just like this guy, dominating inside the paint.
Grabe. Future Letran teammates na Coach Pancho, Roque to Santos, 2 of the brightest stars in the NCAA this past season, 99.
Right. And one advantage that Pampanga Delta Royce has over the Hustle Rising Suns is their chemistry.
Yes.
Obviously, Enzo, you know that. It's their
Yes.
chemistry. So this is one thing that Hustle Rising Suns needs to solve and needs to actually get them as well.
5, 6, 7 years na nga sila magkakasama. Good steal right there by Ferreras, pero naaga ulit ni Pablo. Luis tried to lay it up, but Padillas there for the stick back.
That was a great recovery by Pats Padilla that time for Hustle Rising Suns. Pero tignan mo, hirap na hirap umiscall ang Hustle Rising Suns dito.
Yes, yes. Ito naman Pampanga, they're getting quality looks, di ba, Coach Pancho? Di lang pumapasok ang stoppingan ng bola. Pablo clears it para dito sa Hustle.
Yes, same thing with the Hustle Rising Suns. And so they're forcing Pampanga Delta Royce to take a lot of outside shots. So they're canceling out with each other.
And that's gonna be an offensive foul clearly on Kenji Doremdes. Great job by Cambao to lure him to that bump.
That was a great defensive stance and great timing. Talagang chinempuan niya yung bump doon ni Kenji Doremdes.
The former National University Nazareth School bullpup, itong si GM Cambao.
And GM Kembao, nung last meeting nila, one of the 3 players who scored double figures. He scored 18 points, And actually, underrated defender to,
Yes.
si GM Kembao.
Co-best player sila nitong lalaking to, si June Arthur Roque from the outside, right on cue.
This is one player also na hindi mo dapat bigyan ng rhythm dito. June Roque, but look at that. Kenji Doremdes
Pabawi.
answering.
Pabawi, di ba? And that's a shot na talagang ganyan na ganyan forte ng father niya, di ba, Coach
Of
Pancho,
course.
back in the Philippine Basketball Association days.
Yes, it runs in the blood. Pag sinabing
Oo.
Doremdes, competitive yan.
Santos wanted to shoot that muna, pero decides to pass it to Ferreras. Masyado nga lang mataas as a quick substitution. JB comes into the floor. Uupo muna itong si GM Kiambao. And now let's turn it over to MJ Raimundo for her report on Coach Pepet Duyag of Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino.
Confidence plays a big role in basketball, especially in the semifinals. Pag-apak nila sa court, gusto ko buo yung confidence nila pero hindi overconfidence. As their head coach, I see how these players are really capable and all set for today's game. Advantage that we are complete. And coming from a winning streak, we are more aggressive. At sabi ko nga din sa kanila, malakas ang kalaban, hindi yan basta-basta. If we have a solid team, a solid chemistry, for sure they have a counter strategy for us. Kaya we have to be dominant every quarter. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Yun nga, we have to be dominant every quarter. Galing dito kay Coach Pepet Duyag. And then they're going to be able to beat itong Hustle Rising Suns. Kailangan na kailangan nilang maging dominante talaga dito. Dahil nga, itong Hustle, they're getting their chemistry slowly but surely. And the past few games nga nung win streak nila, Coach Pancho, yun nga pinapoint out mo eh, kumpleto na sila. may isa, dalawang tao lang kulang sa kanila. But they're slowly starting to get their groove together. And Pampanga, hindi dapat sila magpakampante sobra.
That's right. And nung last 5 games nila, let's start from their last meeting against the same team, Pampanga Delta Royce. They lost 6-point losing margin. Okay, but after that, they went on to win 4 straight games.
Yes.
Those 4 straight games, talagang super close ball game. I mean, they won like 2 points winning margin. So they learned how to close games coming into this playoffs, coming into the semifinals. So this is one thing that Pampanga Delta Royce needs to be concerned of against Hustle Rising Suns. They almost got beaten by this Hustle Rising Suns because of their hustle. So that's one thing that Coach Pepe Tuyag and Coach Jay Sierra needs to solve as well. And we all know Pampanga Delta Royce, during their games, they always started out slow.
Yes. And kaya nga Coach Pepe Duyag will put in probably one of, if not the most entertaining point guard in SINAG Liga Asya history. The Tasmanian Devil, CJ Delfino. Si Pablo kanina, napakaganda nung galaw niya. Basket and one yun. Ito yung bonus free throw niya. So Hustle Rising Suns can retake the lead here with this bonus free throw from Manuel Luis Pablo. De La Salle Green Archer, kompleto yan for him.
So imagine these players na nandito sa floor right now, you know, parang the stars are shining bright. Talaga, these are the future stars, diba, ng Philippine basketball. Kita mo naman, from different collegiate teams, ngayon nagkakaharap-harap. Dating magkakampi, ngayon magkalaban.
Totoo. At Santos, all alone, Santos! Pinawian naman ng N1 itong si Pablo.
That was a good seal, and that was a good inside position by Kevin Santos.
Yes, and that's what we were talking about, Coach Pancho. That experience playing for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, diba? In a professional league for almost 2 years.
Yes.
Yan yung na-develop nitong young skyscraper. He's more mature. Alam na niya saan siya pwesto. And he has gotten stronger and much more dominant, diba? Kompleto din yung 3-point play dito ni Kevin Santos.
And Justin Bautista is already on the floor right now dito for Pampanga Delta Royce.
And Nunag, an all-letran lineup actually para dito sa Pampanga. Pero etong De La Salle, oh look at that, De La Salle University Green Archer. Says too small daw itong si Kevin Santos.
Right. And Luis Pablo actually has a little bit of advantage dito para kay Kevin Santos because he has more speed and more agile than Kevin Santos. But of course, length-wise, Kevin Santos yung advantage.
Yes. Kasi eto Padilla against Roque. Roque with the block!
Oh.
But they say he touched, we saw it, he touched the rim and the net, Coach Pancho did. No safe layup talaga when Arthur Roque is there. But yun nga lang, he did touch the net and the rim. Take a look at this one more time. Padilla with the layup. Might hit the board din muna. So that's clear goaltending.
Yes, good call by our officials.
JB, Roque from off a pin down. An elevator play for Roque, Coach Pancho. Parang, ano yun eh, misdirection. Normally, it's Bautista ang binibigyan nila ng elevator play, di ba?
And what's also good about Pampanga Delta Royce, kapag yung isang player nila nagkaroon ng miscue sa kabila, on the other end, dun sila magde-design ng play. Just like what happened. Yung nga lang, hindi lang na-convert ni Jun Roque.
Totoo. As eto Miranda from the outside. In and out nga lang para dito kay Dwayne.
Yeah, 0 out of 4 so far, especially from the outside. Itong si Dwayne Miranda, di pa niya nakukuha yung range niya.
Nunag draws the foul on Montemayor.
Yes. I was about to say na ang ganda sana ng defensive stance dito ni Rojan Montemayor because he almost forced a traveling violation para kay Joseph Nunag. But, you know, initiating a contact, that's what Pampanga Delta is capable of.
Yes.
Yung mga frontcourt nila, ang gagaling gumamit ng katawan.
Totoo. And of course, Joseph Nunag, after a really good performance last season for the Letran Knights, looking to continue going on to this season. And again, under Coach Allen Ricardo naman, di ba? And alam natin, Coach Allen Ricardo, mahilig ng mga ganitong big man like Nunag, di ba? Rebounder, defender, hindi kailangan na i-set up. Pero yung, paano ba tawag doon? Role player, big man,
Yes.
yung mga dirty worker.
These are the type of players, so give him 5 minutes, give him 8-10 minutes, but he will give you the same number of points as well.
Yes.
Yung mga types of players na alam yung role nila.
Case in point, Basti Reyes ng Hustle Rising Suns, di ba? Star
Right.
for Letran Squires
Yes.
under Coach Allen Ricardo with that role. And Nunag could fill that perfectly. Eto, wow, this guy is an elite scorer. Averaging 21 a game. And ngayon, kita mo naman, pagbalik, 2 points.
Parehong letran and sinagbantayan doon.
Yes.
Babawian yata. Ito, Enzo.
JB from the outside. Bakit naman hindi?
Yes.
It's a big moment, Coach Pancho.
Ito, parehas Letra Knights na nagbabantayan dito. Again, Deo Kuaha once again.
And he draws the foul. Again, on another letranista. Itong si Joseph Nunag.
He saw that wide opening dun sa driving lane, and why not? Deo Kuaha will take that.
Look at this naka-shot of the quarter brought to you by CDO, food that brings you home. And kita mo, pinaril ni Justin. His entire family is here. Kumpleto ang buong pamilya ni Justin Bautista. Bakit naman? This is a big game. And what better to show out for Mr. Big Moment?
Of course, and for Deo Kuaha, of course, he will not also gonna be shy to shine in these kinds of moments. In fact, nung last meeting nila, he's the only player who scored double figures, carrying the load for the Hustle Rising Suns, scoring 23 big points.
Yes, and yung mga crazy fadeaway threes niya nung laro na yung Coach Pancho, I mean, I cannot forget how difficult those threes were, pero pumapasok.
Siya yung nagpahabol sa Hustle Rising Suns noon.
Yes.
Nung last game nila, muntik pa
That's
nila
right.
matalo itong Pampanga Delta Royce.
Oh, Coach Pancho as Bautista fights. Knocks it down over Pablo.
I love the way how Justin Bautista uses that screen and created that space for him.
Eto, Buenaventura kicks it back to Rosilio. Another Letran Knight. Ito si Peter Rosilio.
Yes, upcoming. No?
Yes.
A transfer
Rosilio.
from Mapua.
Good defense galing dito kay Lakindanum, but Buenaventura gets it back. Wow, step back, triple.
He has that shot, but well defended.
Eto na si Delfino. Oh, Pablo on the run. Luis attacks, flips it up. Di nga lang pumasok. Kita mo yung IQ neto ni Luis Pablo Coach Pancho. Hindi, alam niya hindi siya matatapal ni Delfino in mid-air. But, kaya siyang tapikan down low. So, hinaharangan niya si Delfino, di ba?
He took away the space that CJ Delfino wants to.
Oh, short nga lang yung first free throw nito ni Manuel Luis Pablo.
That's why he's one of the sought-after young talents
Yes.
that we have here. Itong si Luis Pablo.
Yes, a former juniors NCAA MVP out of the De La Salle Green Hills program. Then committed to the UP Fighting Maroons. Played 1 year there. Now transfers to the De La Salle University Green Archers, di ba? Yeah, very exciting to see Pablo there. Eto, Bautista, poposte. Justin off the mark nga lang yung flip shot niya.
Justin Bautista is so aggressive. Why not? He has the momentum after scoring back-to-back baskets.
CJ.
Oh, look at the balance of CJ Delfino that time. Yung iba yun, na-lost na yung control doon.
Eto, Delfino working the pick and roll. CJ, pull it pass nga. Natapik nga lang ni Guiao.
Familiar play for Pampanga Delta Royce. Good hustle and good effort dito for Hustle Rising Suns. Yun ang kailangan nilang ituloy dito. Para hindi ma-execute yung mga usual plays ng Pampanga Delta, especially that pick and roll action.
Pero ito, Guarino wide open. Coming off that inbound play. Long two for Jeremy Guarino.
Right. Talking about familiar plays, those are familiar baseline out-of-bound plays dito ni Coach Pepe Tuyag.
Yes, the pride of Cavite. Itong si Jeremy Guarino making his presence felt agad. As Basti from the middle with that shortstop.
Wow. Short middle flash, inside position, speed shot for Basti Reyes.
And look at this defending each other, Coach Pancho. Delfino and Rosilio, two future teammates sa Letran.
Yes.
Who both, I believe, both of them play the same style.
Oo, at mukhang dito na kagad sila nagpa-practice.
Oo.
Sila magbabantayan sa practice doon.
Yes. Grabe, no? That's an interesting, matchup dito. Magkakasama, mga teammates in college. So, kilala nila ang isa't isa. They know each other's tendencies.
Yes, and look at this guy coming in
Young Alan
off the
Vergara.
bench. Alan Vergara, and you mentioned earlier, Peter Ryle Rosilio, Alan Vergara. These are the two guys that Coach J.R. De La Cruz needs to step up. Especially, they are missing Lorenzo Brian Competente and Mr. LBC. Diba?
So, isa pa. Jonathan Moses Manalili, di ba?
Yes, oo, si Titing. And kaya nga, Alan Vergara and Peter Ryle Rosilio needs to fill up those those stat sheets na, usual na numbers na binibigay ng dalawang yon, nila Titing at saka ni Competente.
Parehong double-double machines. One is points and assists, yung isa naman points and rebounds, di ba? For guards. That's a good pass. What a pass by Allen Vergara to Basti Reyes. Grabe, what a dime there from Allen Vergara. That looked like his father, Coach Pancho.
Of course. Coach Albert, I miss you.
The young Basti Reyes, a former Gilas 16 under player. Standout from the Letran Squires, a two-time champion there.
And one of the role players and one of the upcoming quality big men dito itong si Basti Reyes.
Coach Pancho, ito last shot itong Pampanga Delta, a 1 second difference shot clock game. Good tap by Rosilio. And Coach Pepe Duyag says,
early challenge.
Yes.
Early challenge.
Ganun ka-crucial every possession dito, Coach Pancho. First quarter pa lang, may coaches challenge na agad tayo.
Right. And but I saw one of the coaching staff ni Pepe Duyag waving off yung coaches challenge.
Are they gonna
Let's
wave
see.
it off?
One of them is waving off, but of course, they will depend on Coach Pepe Duyag.
Yes. They say na the referees are saying na hindi na pwedeng i-wave off yun kasi they're already here at the IRS. You cannot wave it off. So regardless, you just have to trust dito yung decision mo, initial decision mo. Again, the initial call by our referee was Hustle Rising Suns basketball.
I totally understand both sides from both coaches from Pampanga Delta. Coach Pepe Duyag, of course, trusted Justin Bautista's
Yung pagturo niya.
pagturo. But on the other hand, one of his coaching staff, of course, this is a close ball game. We're tied.
Yes.
They wanted to preserve that coach's challenge sa most important, sa most crucial moments na pwedeng mangyari later on.
Tama. As our referees are extensively looking. And again, this is the playoffs, Coach Pancho. Ito na yun eh. Every second counts, every possession counts. Well, I believe hindi lang ito yung nag-iisang coaches challenge natin, head coaches challenge in the first quarter in this entire semifinals round robin matchup natin. As the referee says, unsuccessful challenge para dito sa panig ng Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino. Ball will go over dito sa Hustle Rising Suns. Take a look at this once again. Good defense by Rosilio. Clearly, last touch doon si Justin.
Grabe. I'm really proud and hats off talaga sa ating productions dito. Our officials, our cameraman, grabe nakaka-capture nila yung those little details, di ba?
Yes.
Yung action.
Vergara with 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second remaining. Good defense naman dito para sa panig ng Pampanga Delta. And after 10 minutes of action dito sa ating first quarter, Coach Pancho, these two teams are just proving why these are juggernauts in a must-watch game. Tied tayo at 22.
That is right. As we take a look at some of the first quarter highlights, Enzo.
Yes, a matchup between the two towers dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Pablo and Santos nakita natin. But siyempre, big game goes to Mr. Big Moment palagi itong mga laro na to. Mga counterpart naman niyang letranista, Vince Deo Quahaw. So one of the top scorers dito sa ating tournament. Already nagparamdam as ngayon nga. All tied tayo at 22 after the end of the first period.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga. Kahit di sabihin, feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
When I asked Dwayne Miranda from all the team na nakalaban nila, kanino sila mostly nahirapan, and he right away said Delta because of their team chemistry and aggressiveness. Pero hindi naman daw sila abot dito sa semifinals kung hindi daw nila nilaban ng buo. Kaya naman, for today's Game 1, what we are into is to play harder, puso kung puso at walang atrasan. Hindi enough sa amin ang semifinals because I know that me and my team are on a mission to be in the finals. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Wise words from a young Dwayne Miranda, di ba? On a mission sila. Not enough tong semifinals. If championships is your aspiration, di ba, wala nang consolation. Kung championship gusto ng team nyo, di ba, Coach Pancho, dapat yun ang makuha nyo. Yun ang mindset nila.
That's right. But as of the moment, first quarter, medyo struggling itong si Dwayne Miranda. But Dwayne Miranda, can come back at any given night.
Yes. Asa dugo yan ng Miranda eh. Kung may dugo ng Duremdes kanina nakita natin, asa dugo din ng Miranda yan.
Yes.
At eto, Roque with the floater, tabingi nga lang. This second 5 ng Hustle Rising Suns, Coach Pancho giving Pampanga Delta the fits here.
Oh, look at the defense. Pampanga Delta, Royce,
Wow, asking for an ISO against Roque.
Delaying the half-court set dito ng Hustle Rising Suns.
Guaho attacks and clearly clobbered there by Miklat.
You can see the speed of Deo Guiao. Getting past of Jun Roque, di ba?
Yes.
And then attacking hard.
This young man, itong si Vince Deo Guiao, averaging 21.8 points. The former UST Growling Tiger, now a Letran Knight. Solid scorer. Actually, panahon niya sa UST, Coach Pancho, I didn't know he was a pure scorer like this. Akala ko shooter lang siya, dead-eye shooter lang. Dito sa Sinag nakita yung buong talent niya lumabas talaga.
Yes, actually, you recently concluded the season ng NCAA where he played for Letran.
Yes.
Doon lumabas lalo Doon lumabas yung offensive weapon nito ni Deo Guiao
Totoo. Tapos parang mas gumaling pa siya ngayon dito. We see the off-season workouts for him as Ferreras keeps it alive. Justin from the outside. Backs it in! What a shot from JB!
And so far, what a game for Justin Bautista. He had a great start dito. And what a way to start his second quarter again.
Totoo. Bukas pala ang bangko ng gantong oras ng Sabado. Layton face-up jumper, no good. There was a clear push by Basti Reyes on Joshua Miklat.
And look at the battle for the rebound that time, yung Kuya senior night niya. Ito si Square, si Basti Reyes.
See the lakas shot of the quarter, but may CDO Food that brings you home from Mr. Big Moment. Here comes the young skyscraper. There's gonna be a holding foul on Vergara. Kita mo kahit yung mga gwardya pumuposte pag nakakita ng mismatch sa height, Coach Pancho.
That's what, actually, nung napanood ko yung mga recent games, kapag nandyan si Allen Vergara, ginagawa nilang liability. Kasi nga, they can post up, but again, liability baka mo, this guy, Kevin Santos, asset ng Pampanga Delta.
Kala ko idadakdak niya Easy 2 points talaga to for Kevin when he gets into that dunker spot. Ito Rosilio against Miklat. Peter! Oh, what a move! Di nga lang pumasok. Roque. Good tap by Vergara.
Yes. What a great heads-up play dito para kay Allen Vergara. Giving up 3 to 4 inches kay Justin Bautista. That's the only way for you to prevent that fast break play. Just tap the ball out.
And yan talaga, he may be the smallest player on the floor, but he has the biggest heart talaga itong si Allen Vergara.
At ang taas ng basketball IQ niyan.
Yes. Sa Vergara pa nga.
Yes.
Much like his dad, diba? Roque fires over Luis Pablo.
Jun Roque is motivated, especially when he is facing itong si Luis Pablo. I think you know why.
Yes. I think our SINAG Liga ASYA fans know why din. As a good
because of
steal.
that highlight.
That poster. Eto, Santos trying to get it all the way. That's gonna be a clear traveling violation nga.
Yes. And we're talking about Luis Pablo. He bothered that shot of Kevin Santos.
And this is probably a matchup that Luis Pablo is looking forward to, diba? He knows Kevin Santos is up there with the next young big man na dapat abangan ng mga basketball fans dito sa Pilipinas. And Pablo sort of gotten lost in the conversation. So he's cherishing this moment.
And look at this matchup at the post.
And kita mo naman, that floater, wala nga lang yun from a turnaround. Montemayor keeps it alive.
Oh, sayang. But the effort of Trojan Montemayor,
Yes.
You called him the Trojan horse, right?
Yes.
But this guy.
Ayan na. Ito na si Carlo Ferreras, Coach Pancho, the pride of Bacolor, Pampanga. Rosilio the spin. Beautiful finger roll from Peter Rosilio.
Doing what Carlos Perez did, yung quick spin move din. Hindi rin siya papatalo.
Oo. Roque to the cutting Bautista. Pulls up from mid-range. Grabe!
Wow.
What a start for Justin Bautista!
Wow. I always say this, the maturity of Justin Bautista is really, really getting notches up dito. Every game, ang galing niya nang pumunta sa right spot, ang galing niya nang mag-timing. Wow. Incredible.
Yes, and clearly nakita natin kanina yung family niya.
Oo.
Cheer ng cheer sa kanya as we can see this lakas move of the quarter brought by Cabling and Holdings Corporation galing dito kay Carlo Ferreras, another Letron Knight transferee.
Kaya nga eh, future is bright dito
Oo.
for Letran. Shout out, Coach Pads. Pads, Father Vic.
Yes.
Grabe yung mga bata mo dito ulit. Oh.
Ang dami, no?
Yes.
Halos lahat eh.
Yes, and yeah, shout out also to Coach Allen Ricardo, to the whole SGA group, Boss Frank, Boss Jacob. Grabe, mga players mo rito. And yeah, speaking, may papasok pa sa floor.
Pa, di ba? Ito naman,
Oo.
si Luis Pablo, mintis nga lang yung kanyang free throw. Kita mo, he's trying to feel his legs. Possibly galing practice pa to sa Lasal, di ba? Kasi they still train every day as air ball yun. Clearly, no legs pa for Luis Pablo.
Yes, and that has been the problem of Hustle Rising Sun all throughout the tournament. The availability, especially of those key players, of course, commitments from their mother schools, di ba? Their schedules.
Yes.
But regardless, nandito sila sa semifinals.
Totoo.
Credits to the coaching staff of Hustle Rising Suns din.
And they're trying to nab a big fish etong
Yep.
Pampanga Delta who, again, 2 years nang wala pang talo, Coach Panzo.
Oo, no, grabe yung streak na yun.
That's off the mark nga lang for Ferreras. Look at the MVP, but again, bothered by Montemayor's defense.
Yes, pero grabe yung kuha ng rebound ni Sunny Estilian over the back of Montemayor.
Yes, as a good pass by Rosilio going over to Montemayor.
I like this guy. A very hard-working, undersized forward for Hustle Rising Suns. Itong si Ojan Montemayor.
Yes. At ito Ferreras, what a ball fake!
Wow!
What a ball fake kari dito kay Ferreras.
Running like an F1. Di ba?
Oo.
Ferrari, di ba? Ferreras on the move. Grabe itong si Ferreras. The way he overtakes and accelerates. Parang F1 talaga.
Totoo was. Oh! Vince Guiao once again taking the defense to school.
Wow. What more can you say about Teo? Papa-wow ka na lang talaga eh.
Wow.
Oo eh.
Angle on this once again against Roque and Miklat. Yan ang ating lakas drive of the quarter brought by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. Grabe ang tapang nito ni Vince Guiao, Coach Pancho.
Every time na may magandang plays na ginagawa yung Pampanga Delta, he will retaliate. Di ba?
Their version of the answer, no? Itong Hustle Rising Suns for Vince Deo Guiao and he cuts the lead of Pampanga Delta down to 4. 35 to 31. 5 minutes and 37 natitira sa ating second quarter. SINAG Liga ASYA Junior World Showcase Philippines Born 2001 Cup is brought to you by CDO Food Spear, food that brings you home. As you can see on your screens, June Arthur Roque, King Arthur season averages, Coach Pancho, 14.6 points, 5.4 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.1 steals per game.
Like, looking like an MVP numbers right there for you.
Yes, as ngayon, ibigay natin kay MJ Raimundo for her report on King Arthur Roque.
Fresh from the 3x Gilas, June Roque did not hesitate to play today. Sabi niya nga isang araw niya lang daw nakasama yung teammates niya sa practice since he represent Philippines for the 3x3 competition. At tinanong ko nga kung anong binaon niya dito pag-uwi ng Philippines from the lessons and experiences he had here. At sabi niya, physicality ng game at stamina sa loob ng court. Susubukan daw niyang i-lead yung team niya from this kaya let's see if June Roque can uphold this leadership value to his team today. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. And yun nga eh, physicality, we know the 3x3 game Coach Pancho, is a much more physical game compared to the 5-on-5, di ba?
Yes.
As
Because you're relying more on the strength and yung basketball IQ mo. Kasi wala ka ng fast break at tuloy-tuloy yung laro doon.
And again, also, congratulations sa mga kampi niya doon, di ba? Patrick
Yes.
Fleet, itong si Ray Remogat of UP, di ba? A very exciting future. And actually, nakakatawa doon, lahat silang tatlo transfer, di ba? Another three-pointer from Vince Guiao.
Yes, defensive laps dito para kay Jun Roque, giving enough space dito for Deo Guiao.
Pampanga still up right now, 42-34.
You know what? That was their first three-pointer conversion dito for Hustle Rising Suns.
Yes. Ito naman is still hindi makabawi from the outside. Rosilio. Full head of steam. The crossover. Nabitawan nga lang niya yung bola. Ferreras to Estil. Sonny gets bumped. Duty foul. Galing dito kay Guiao.
Yes. And good thing, wala pa sila sa penalty rito.
Let's take a look at this. Once again, our lakas stress of the quarter brought to you by Sun Sport, the official basketball of SINAG Liga ASYA Junior World Showcase, as Deo Guiao with, again, first.
Yes. Before the three-pointer by Deo Guiao, that lakas shot of the quarter, they were 0 out of 6 from the three-point line. As we take a look at Coach J.R. De La Cruz,
Yes,
tapping Pads Padilla to come back into the ball game right here.
As our score, in-adjust lang kanina. Earlier says 42-34, pero the actual score is 35-34, Coach Pancho. So, you know, immediately naman, wala namang protest din sa panig ng Pampanga Delta.
Yes. And they're also missing one player here, one key player dito for Coach J.R. De La Cruz. Not only Lorenzo Bryant competente, but also si Nur Datumalin.
Yes, oo. The junior Red Warrior and former Letran Squire, di ba?
So aside from Titing Manalini, si Nur Datumalin din, tsaka si competente. Those are three important players. So take a look at Assistant Coach Jay Sierra right here. And Coach Pepet Duyag for Pampanga Delta Royce.
Yes, as Miranda still off the mark.
Look at that rebound.
Oo.
Nagugulat pa rin ako kahit sanay na ako.
2 taon na natin nakikita yan. Santos against Pablo. They give it over to Bautista. Justin wants a screen. JB works the pick and roll. Finds Sonny. Steal the layup. Off the mark nga lang. Santos tried to keep it alive, but he steps out of bounds.
You know, yung play na yun kanina between the two-man game between Justin. Gusto niya sanang i-lob kay Kevin Santos yon, but he was covered. But that's why Sonny still decided to drive. Hindi lang talaga pumasok. But non-factor pa dito si CJ Delfino. Hindi pa siya ramdam sa BREN Sigiao.
Totoo. Oh! What a move by Pablo. Hindi nga lang pumasok.
Oh, what a footwork, di ba?
Everyone, even the mga Kabalen fans. Eto na hinahanap mo. Offensive foul pala.
Yan yung hinahanap natin, but not that kind of effect for his team, di ba? Offensive foul.
Good defense galing dito kay Dwayne Miranda, who we know, good defense by Miranda is a usual term already in basketball.
That's right. And yun yung signature nung kanyang airpods.
Yes.
Si Coach Denok Miranda, especially during his FEU days. Before he became an offensive weapon, talagang defensive guard talaga si Coach Denok.
Yes, as Buenaventura misses. Sorry, Pablo misses. Buenaventura with a putback.
And that's why he is there. Itong si Buenaventura. In fact, itong si Buenaventura is the leading shot blocker dito for Coach J.R. De La Cruz.
Yes.
Averaging almost 2 blocks per ball game.
Itong FEU tama raw as Bautista pinagpag si Miranda. Off the mark. Delfino with offensive rebound. Not just scoring, Coach Pancho.
Iba, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Dito ako na-excite yung battle of the boards dito. Because they are the number 1 and the number 2 teams when it comes to rebounding dito sa SLA Junior Born 2001 Cup natin.
Take a look at this. Once again, CJ Delfino, smallest man on the floor, getting that rebound. Pero pinalitan muna siya ngayon. None other than Guaguas, Bright Bugs Bugarin. Pero nagawan si Bautista. Miranda against Santos. And Dwayne misfires. And Sonny and Kevin nag-agawan sa rebound dun.
Still struggling pa rin dito sa Dwayne Miranda, but the last 2 possessions, maganda yung defensive stop niya. Look at the positioning.
Look at that tap by Kiambao. Papunta dito kay Bugarin.
Right place at the right time. Itong si JR Bugarin.
Alam natin, ito na yung Bugarin. Shock trooper yan ni Coach Pepe Tuyag and Coach Jay Serra as Quahaw. Lalim ng dukot nun, off the mark.
Too deep.
Sonny to Bugarin. Favorite shot niya yan.
Oo, yung mga one-hander.
Sobra lang dun.
Yes.
Here comes the Trojan horse, swings it to Pads. Down by 3 itong Hustle. Padilla. 1-foot shot.
One tough shot after another, Enzo. I love the scouting reports of both teams dito. Talagang they know what they're doing. The coaching staffs are doing their assignments right here. Tingnan mo naman, hirap na hirap umiscore. Alam nila yung mga tendencies, alam nila yung mga sweet spots dito. Talagang nape-prevent nila.
Tama, Miranda finally gets one bucket to go. And a quick timeout agad for Coach Pepe Tuyag and Pampanga Delta after that Miranda jumper. Naamoy nila na nagsiswing ang momentum as their lead is only cut down to 1 na lang, 39-38.
Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Kayo pa rin po ay nakatutok dito sa SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase here inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the beautiful city of San Fernando, Pampanga. SLA is back home as we can see Vince Pideo Quahaw, 21.8 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists ang kanyang season averages, Coach Pancho.
That's right, 21.8. That's his average. Nung last meeting nila against Pampanga, he scored 23 above his average. This guy from the pride of Bitsayap, North Cotabato, who played for UST, Growling Tigers, and Letra Knights. Talagang making a name for himself. But again, speaking of making a name for himself,
The 3x3 NCAA MVP, Jonathan Midi of the JRU Heavy Bombers. Agad-agad pagpasok, score agad, Coach Pancho.
bumomba agad,
Oo.
no, Enzo?
Ito na yung bomb squad ba ng Pampanga Delta? Here comes Pablo against Nunag. Luis double team. Hirap na hirap si Pablo dito. And he travels that time.
I love the adjustment of Coach Jay Shera and Pepe Tuyag putting in that guy against Luis Pablo. They know he has that advantage over Kevin Santos because of his agility. But, you know, that's why he was forced for a turnover. Ang gandang adjustment nun.
Totoo. Bautista fly by three-pointer. Off the mark nga lang for JP. Dwayne against Bugarin.
Getting aggressive na dito. Special sa defensive end, ha?
Yes, as Rosilio receives it. Peter, step back, triple. Off the mark. Whoa! What a rebound by Pablo! Hindi nga lang pumasok for Buenaventura. Boogs. Swings it to Justin. Sidestep three-pointer. Blocked by Rosilio. And that's how we will end this physical, explosive first half, Coach Pancho.
What a basketball action that we saw dito sa first half between the Pampanga Delta Royce and the Hustle Rising Suns. Full of hustle, full of muscle, full of action, full of drama right here, full of emotions. Second quarter highlights, Enzo.
Yes, as King Arthur Roque with the pull-up jumper kanina. And of course, his teammate Carlo Ferreras with the patented floater. Pero ito ngayon napakagandang pasa ni Rosilio to the Trojan horse, Rojan Montemayor. And of course, Vince Quahaw with that beautiful layup plus a foul for Hustle Rising Suns. What a way to wake up para dito sa kanyang koponan, itong si Vince Quahaw. Speaking of waking up, ito yung napakagandang pasa ni Kiambao to Bugarin off the offensive rebound. And the putback for Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino, who are up by 3 points, 41-38 at the half.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga. Kahit di sabihin, feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Fire Chief. Suportahan ng SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng Tatak Chelbinyan. Suportahan ninyo ang SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako po si Vice Mayor Jalalonte ng Binyan Tatakjal Team. Suportahan po natin ang SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Paul Chavarria ng Binyang Tatak Gel Team Sailun. Tutok lang kayo sa SINAG Liga Asya, Lakas 40.
Ako si Lou Abad ng Tito Rex Firewire. Suportahan ang SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Good day, mga kasinag. Ako po si Rod De Santos, PBA Legends, SINAG Liga Asya Commissioner. At nandito tayo ngayon sa Queens's Cafe. At naman, Naga, Cebu. Interview natin ang batang-batang may-ari. Siyempre, si Vince de la Puente. Makita niyo naman, batang-bata, pero businessman, parang manas tatay. Again, sir,
hello po.
Magandang hapon, magandang umaga, magandang gabi.
Magandang araw po.
Yes, magandang araw. Paano nagsimula ang Queens's Cafe?
It started nung pag-pandemic. May trend, 'di ba? Yung Dalgona coffee. Yun talaga yun. Nag-started with my sister po. So I bought my own beans, I bought my own coffee grinder. So naggawa ko ng own coffee ko. Na nakita ko yung mga intricacies. Like dapat ganito yung grams ng tubig, dapat ganito yung grams ng mga beans. Ang pagka-structure ng Winston's Cafe is marketed towards everyone. So we welcome everyone to come to Winston's Cafe. So we want students can stay here for as long as they want. Because ako din student din ako, so makarelate din ako. Study 4 hours on end para sa isang test lang. So ganyan. And then we want to welcome families din. That's why yung ginusto namin na furniture is mga comfy na furniture so they can sit back, relax, mag-talk. And then for mga business people din, they can relax din and they can talk and they can do business and they can do their meetings also dito sa mga private rooms namin.
Yes, correct.
So we want the brand to be to give up the message of comfy lang, chill lang tayo dito, and then we welcome everyone. So yun, we want to do franchising, and then we also want to sell coffee beans. So we have a really good supplier for coffee beans. We want to pack them up and then create our own line of Winston's Cafe coffee beans. So Winston's beans, mga ganyan po.
Siyempre, we're very excited to have them aboard. Eh, siyempre, tinanong natin sila what makes them, maging okay sa kanila to partners with the SINAG Liga Asya. And
very excited.
Ano bang views mo doon na our partnership?
So Winston's Cafe has been partnering with a lot of basketball teams, local basketball teams dito sa Naga. So we're really excited because we love basketball din eh. And then everybody loves basketball dito sa Pilipinas. So we're really excited to partner with you guys kasi international national na yung scope na eh. So I wanna see anong mga endeavors niyo. I wanna see mga grassroots players na pinapakita niyo, pinapa-expose niyo. So I'm very excited to see everything you have to offer.
Yun nga, siyempre, they believe in us, they believe in the grassroots program. And SINAG Liga will offer, siyempre tayo sa SINAG, will help them expand through basketball sports program at the same time exposure to what So again, maraming salamat. Any word, mga kasinag natin, mga young businessman?
Keep grinding lang po.
Ayun, keep grinding daw. Thank you.
Yan na naman siya. Kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
boy Daniel Pineda ng Pampanga Pradera Team Park. Tutok lang sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Ako nga po pala si Justin Bautista ng Pampanga Delta. Tutok lang po kayo sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Ako si Lancer Gan from Tigas Kapampangan. Tutok lang kayo sa SINAG Liga Asya, Junior World Showcase.
Hi, ako nga po pala si Nico Aguilar ng TGC Santa Rosa Saints. Tutok lang dito sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Ako si Underdongo ng Pampanga Delta. Tutok lang sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
We are here at BREN GUIAO Convention Center, Pampanga, and you are still watching SLA Junior Philippines born 2001. Before we go back to our first game between Hassel Rising Suns versus Pampanga Delta Royce, kausapin muna natin ang dalawang assistant coach ng dalawang koponan. Let's start with Assistant Coach Nap Garcia of Pampanga Delta Royce. Now, Coach, first of all, thank you po for joining me here. My question po is, your team has always been solid because of your chemistry. Now, as one of the assistant coach po ng Pampanga Delta Royce, are you satisfied with the performance of your players coming into the semifinals?
Well, actually, for this game, medyo kulang kami sa intensity. The defense is lacking and it's like bago kami ngayon. Hindi kami naglalaro para sa isa't isa. We're playing for ourselves.
Now, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan, lalo na po sa mga sumusuporta pong Kapampangan sa inyo ngayon?
Sa lahat lang ng mga supporters ng Pampanga Delta, thank you for supporting us and thank you kay Governor Delta.
Thank you, Coach. Now, I am here on my right side, the Assistant Coach of Hassel Rising Suns, Assistant Coach Paolo Serrano. Thank you po for joining me here at the half. Now, Coach, starting strong has always been the goal of each team. Maganda po yung performance na pinakita po ng team ninyo for the first half. Now, for the second half naman po, how will you sustain that performance?
Of course, syempre, defense pa rin is the key to win this game. So sabi nga namin sa mga players namin, Even though na hindi maganda yung offense namin, through defense naman, wala namang masamang defense pag nagsama-sama kami and nagtulong-tulong kami.
Now, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Yes, first of all, nagpapasalamat po ako sa Hassel family and sa mascot namin kay Kenzo, sa mga coaches, Coach JR, Coach Marge, yung mga PBA legend namin si Coach Bong ng Crispa and si Coach Aguilar. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Coach. Once again, that is Assistant Coach Paolo Serrano, Assistant Coach Nop Garcia. Now, back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ, for that halftime interviews for the two assistant coaches. As etong Pampanga Delta lamang ng 3 puntos, 41-38 at the half kontra the Hustle Rising Suns. Kami pa rin po inyong makasama, Enzo Galarosa and the wise man himself, Coach Pancho Alfonso. And Coach Pancho, what happened in that first half? Very, very entertaining, very physical as what the playoffs should be, di ba? Pero bakit lamang itong defending champions Pampanga Delta?
Because the Pampanga Delta Royce has a better advantage when it comes to three-point shooting, especially in the first quarter. They converted 3 three-pointers while only 1 so far dito for the Hustle Rising Suns. And also, I would like to agree with Coach Nap Garcia of Pampanga Delta Royce na talagang yung defense nila, and that's why they committed more turnovers. In fact, they have 3rd turnovers as we take a look at the halftime highlights nung ating first 20 minutes of action. And kanina, in-interview naman din si Coach Paolo Serrano ng for Hustle Rising Suns coach. Paolo Serrano is one of the new assistant coaches for Hustle Rising Suns, a former College of St. Benilde player, a national team member also ng men's water polo national team who represented sa international competitions tsaka SEA Games. So, ganun ka-competitive ang coaching staff ng both teams na naglalaban sa atin ngayon dito in this day 1 of our semifinals.
Yes, as we can see some of the halftime stats dito. Pampanga shooting a better clip from the field, 40%-38. The rebounds, the #1 rebounding team, obviously dominated that department, 27-20. The assist department surprises me the most, Coach Pancho, and the bench points. Dikit na dikit, Coach Pancho, di ba?
Right. Again, that's how deep the benches of this both teams dito na naglalaro for Hustle Rising Suns and Pampanga Delta Royce. Field goal percentage, almost the same number of conversions, 15 shots converted. But ito yung grueling matchup dito. Yung rebounding department, again, I'll say it again, the #1 and the #2 team when it comes to rebounding team. That's why you're getting those 27 and 20 rebounds. Again, isnay mo, assist, parehas, bench points, the same. So that's why ang game natin dito very close. So far sa ating first half, 3 lang ang lamang ng Pampanga Delta Royce.
As we can see, the leading scorers for this ball game, Cuaja with 12 points together with Pablo with 7, Sebastian Reyes with 5, and 4 for Pads Padilla for the Hustle Rising Suns. Para man dito sa Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino, Mr. Big Moment Justin Bautista with 12 points, Kevin Santos with 7 points and 11 rebounds na agad. Sonny Cash Money is still in. June Arthur Roque, both with 5 points pa lang. So, you're getting good production if you're Pampanga Delta, the defending champions. You're getting good production coming from your 2 stars, itong Justin Bautista and Kevin Santos, but the others haven't yet shown up.
Yes.
One name in particular, CJ Delfino, di ba?
That's right. And also this guy, itong si Dwayne Miranda, although nakabasket na siya rito, that's why ang play ni Coach Jared De La Cruz, first play designed for Dwayne Miranda. Why he wanted Dwayne Miranda to get this rhythm, especially in this pivotal second half.
In the same arena where he scored 38 points last week, Coach Pancho. Santos from the outside. Oh. Wow! Grabe!
That's one area that he actually worked out and improved a lot. Yung outside shooting niya, especially sa 3-point area.
And now that makes him officially a double-double na, Coach Pancho. 10 points and 11 rebounds na ngayon.
Yes, that's what yung mga kaibigan kong coaches sa Letran Knights before. Yan ang sinasabi niya dito. Talagang tinatrabaho nila yung outside shooting daw ni Kevin Santos.
Yes, eto na, Miranda. Bodies up ito si Medina.
Yes, expect the key players dito to show up in this pivotal third quarter. So, very exciting dito. So, waiting to unfold a lot of action.
Sonny. There's a double pin down para dito kay Medina. Jonathan spins. Up fake, spins again. Difficult shot galing dito sa JRU Heavy Bomber.
Wow, the way he planted his pivot foot. Grabe yung footwork dito. And the way he elevates to take that shot. Ooh.
What an addition itong si Jonathan Medina for the scoring itong Pampanga Deltas. Pablo against Santos. Rebounded by Kevin. Jonathan on a 3-on-1. Medina spins. misfires off the mark. And ito, Pablo against Roque. They give it over to Dwayne. Block right there by Sonny.
Wow.
Ang Yanis ng Nasby on defense.
Yes, and that is why Sonny still is the leading shot blocker dito for Pampanga Delta Royce, averaging 2 blocks per game.
Yes, and he led them on blocks last season din, averaging 1.7 blocks per ball game. So, andun siya around that realm, di ba?
Yes.
Miranda from the outside. Dwayne misfires. Kevin corrals his 13th rebound of the game.
Grabe,
13
no?
rebounds.
Double-double na.
King Arthur off the mark, and that's probably still yung legs ni Arthur Roque. Wala pa dyan. Pagod pa yan galing from international competition.
Right. And also, let's give credit to the defense of Kenji Duremdes that time.
Yes.
Talagang all over his face dito. Talagang he is the primary defender dito ni Jun Roque.
Yes. And Kenji doing a good job. Parang siguro sabi niya, ay, iniwan mong perpetual, ha? Ako ngayon liligtas sa bagong uswelahan. Kenji to Rojan from the outside. Montemayor misfires. Dwayne with a rebound. And Miranda flips it up and in. A shot that is really looking like his father, Coach Pancho.
Yes, especially that bump, a reminiscent of Coach Denok Miranda.
Totoo. And
FEU, San Miguel, wow.
Petron days din, di ba? Yun yung naabutan kay Coach Denok eh.
Oo, isa Petron na, no?
Oo, Petron na. Together with legends like Paulo Hubalde and Alex Cabagnot, di ba? As Santos off the mark. Look at this steal with a rebound. And the MVP doing what he does best, cleaning up the glass.
That's what you will expect if you will play against Kevin Santos and Sonny Estil at the same time. Expect them to dominate the boards defensively or offensively.
Yes, as Pablo turns it over there. So hustle, medyo dumadami na kanilang mga turnovers and missed shots dito. As we can see the lakas grab of the quarter brought by Fulitech Philippines, incorporated from the reigning MVP. As Bugarin, Pinoy step! And the basket for the pride of Guagua.
Look at that Pinoy step, Kabalen version.
Oo. Guagua version, no?
Ang daming version.
Oo. Eto Miranda, babawi ba siya?
Oh, rejecting that screen.
Good pass. Pablo throws it down over Santos. Pampagising from Manuel Luis Pablo.
Great setup job right there.
Watch Kevin. Babawi to si Kevin for sure. But look at that defense. Harassing defense from Pablo. Medina attacks. Pinagpag dalawang defenders and Jonathan draws the foul.
Yeah, he was able to get that inside position ahead of his defender. And that's the reason why.
And yun yung parang mismatch in terms of body. As we can take a look at this lakas play of the quarter brought by J Project Clothing Shop. Manuel Luis Pablo pushing it down right in front of the young skyscraper.
Yes, courtesy of Dwayne Miranda, who averages 4 assists, 4 dimes per ball game.
Ang nakakatawa dun, Coach Pancho, that's a normal Pampanga Delta play. An attack from the point guard and then the drop-off to Santos for a dunk. Taste of their own medicine yung binigay ni Pablo dun.
Usually, Justin Bautista or CG Del Pino drop off to Kevin Santos, di ba?
Parang sabi siguro ng Hassel, hindi lang kayo kayang gumawa niyan.
Yes.
Medina with again another foul.
And Deo Cuajo back in the lineup here for Coach Jair de la Cruz.
Look at Medina with a steal. And the bucket on the fast break.
And look at how he protected that ball, knowing how great defender Dwayne Miranda is. And the ability to hang, di ba?
Oo. Who says 3-on-3 players can thrive on 5-on-5, di ba? And we have 2 dito for Pampanga
And
Delta.
this guy dribbling the ball, Pats Padilla, is still, you know, a non-factor right here for Coach JR until that basket.
As you say that, narinig ka ni Pats Padilla. The pride of Cebu City, itong si Pats.
Wow, what a ball game that we have having here. First game ng single round semis, Enzo.
Oo. As Bugarin misfires from the outside.
And ito, nandito na si Deo Cuajo, yung dalawang may shootout na nangyari between two Letran Knights, Cuajo and Justin Bautista. Look at how high!
Jumping competition!
Yes. Again, that's over. Luis Pablo.
Oo. Sabi ni Kevin, di ba? Enough. Akin na tong rebound na to. 14 rebounds. And may 5 minutes and 23 pa tayo ng third and the entirety of the fourth for Kevin Santos. The record for rebounds is 23. Galing kay Justin Pelayo last season, di ba? So can Kevin beat that? He's on pace to do that right now.
Yes. And that's the importance of out-positioning your defender, especially sa rebounding department.
As Medina, difficult shot, and there's a foul.
Yes, there's a clear contact right there
Sabi.
for Dwayne Miranda.
Oo. And Dwayne is saying offensive foul daw dapat yun. And it is!
Oh!
Referees correct it initially. And even yung coaches ng Hustle, look at Coach JR, a confused face nung una.
Yes, it happened in front of their bench.
Oo.
And Coach JR De La Cruz applauding the efforts of Dwayne Miranda. You know what? When JR De La Cruz was still playing sa FEU Tamaraos, where kakampi niya si Denok Miranda, yung
Yes.
father, baby pa lang si Dwayne Miranda nung time na yon. And
Totoo.
grabe, no, full circles. Now he's, coaching the son of one of his best buddy sa FEU, where he won numerous championships.
That's right, Coach Pancho. And ito, Sonny Estil. In an offensive board, Ferreras fires again. Carlo off the mark. They keep it alive. Justin decides to attack. Bautista stripped away. They say ball.
Very calculated itong moves ng friend mo, si Justin Bautista. Hindi na siya before na atake kung atake.
Tira o tira.
Hindi na, alam niya na how to attack, the closeout, the timing, yung fake niya, ang laking improvement. And inspired ball game ang ginagawa niya rito.
Yes.
He's been the leading scorer dito for Pampanga Delta Royce. Maybe because his whole family is watching.
Dumayo galing Lubao and maulan pa daw
Yes.
doon sa Lubao, sabi ni Justin kanina.
At kaya nagpapaulan siya rito.
Oo.
Same with this guy.
Yes, as Guiao attacking Roque. Swings it to Padilla. Pad from the outside. Short.
Still nothing for pads.
Guiao keeps it alive. Justin and Roque. Nagkabanggaan in mid-air. But there's gonna be a foul. It's gonna be on Dwayne Miranda pushing it to si Justin Bautista into Arthur Roque.
You will love all the efforts of all of these players in this semifinals matchup that we have here. Wow, what a way to start this Saturday triple header inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center.
Ito, Coach Pancho as Coach JR De La Cruz will suit for time. His team is down by 7, 53 to 46. Junior World Showcase. Ito po sa July 27 to 21 dito po sa probinsya ng Pampanga magaganap ang pinaka-inaantay nating SLA Junior World Showcase. We saw the Philippine teams, we saw the international teams kanina, Coach Pancho. And all I gotta ask, are you ready? As you can see right here, Mr. Big Moment averaging 10.4 points, 4.6 rebounds, 2 assists a ball game.
Yes. To answer your question, am I ready? This guy, Justin Bautista, is so ready and pumped up in this ball game. Look at his numbers that was flashed earlier, di ba?
Yes.
And, SLA Junior World Showcase, I am ready, Enzo.
Yan. Ito Santos playing from the outside, gives it back to Ferreras.
Oh, miscommunication.
Yes, Steele thought pop-up siya, pero Ferreras thought he was gonna roll. Basti gives it to Dwayne. Dwayne back to Basti. Tapping ng ball. Former teammates here, Pablo and Steele. And Santos that toss up Bautista. Fakes the pass. Justin flips it up, no good. That's gonna be last touch on Jeremy Guarino.
Great defensive stance by Pads Padilla. Not going anything about his offense, but on that possession, talagang bumawi siya ron.
And now let's give it over to MJ Raimundo for her report on Vince Deo Guiao.
Coming into the second half, we need to sustain our energy. Malakas yung Pampanga, kaya we are sure na mas strategize sila this second half, but we are Hustle Rising Suns. We will rise for the remaining quarters kahit mas bata kami sa kalaban. Kahit anong mangyari, we need to remain as solid as one. Iisa lang naman ang goal namin, yun ay talunin sila sa home court nila. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Mas malakas ang kalaban pero we are the Rising Suns, di ba? Yun talaga eh. They're embodying not just the word hustle, but also the Rising Suns,
Yes,
di ba?
they always rise up for every occasion, especially when those times that they were down, they were able to keep up, rise up. That's why they are here in the semifinals. Look at that. Pats Padilla rising up with the reverse.
Grabe naman yung dukot na yun.
Oo.
The Cebuano scoop shot ng Coach Banjo. Santos at the top of the key. Hands it off to Guarino. There's a switch by Pablo. Back to Bautista. Justin sinukat yung ring. Too strong for Bautista. He's starting to miss now, Coach Banjo.
So far, Pats Padilla is getting the better of Justin Bautista in the last 2 possessions.
And ito may agaw si Guarino. Jeremy to Ferreras. Pampanga kay Pablo. Easy basket for Ferreras. And look at that. Bawi na too small.
Yeah, but of course, tatawagan siya ron.
Oo.
Again, those are some actions that you don't need. Okay, but again, of course, mga bata pa to, born 2001. Oh, okay. Nadadala ng emotion, but let's take a look at this lakas drive of the quarter.
Brought to you by CDO Food, Spear Food that brings you home. And kita mo, tinignan niya pa kasi si Pablo eh. When Pablo did it to Kevin kanina, he was running back and looking the other way, di ba? And that's clear technical for taunting kapag tinitigan mo yung kalaban mo. And Pablo knows that kasi when he, that highlight over Roque nung elimination round, he also got a tech for screaming at Roque's face, di ba?
And usually, suki dyan si CJ Delfino.
Di ba? Kasi natuto rin si CJ sa crowd na niya walang technical pag crowd ang inano mo. Inasar mo eh. As Miranda, beautiful escape move!
Look at how Dwayne Miranda size up the floor, uses the screens very well, creating that space. Parang napakasimple, di ba?
Totoo. As Nunag unfortunately travels.
Hustle Rising Sun slowly but surely taking the momentum of the Pampanga Delta Royce right now, especially in the last 3 minutes of this third quarter.
Yes, as Coach Pepe Duyag will call for one of the best shot blockers, Coach Pancho, dito sa Pampanga, the pride of Angeles City, Paula Quindanum.
Yes.
Miranda escapes, drops it off. Pablo! Nilawa nga lang ng ring.
Oh, there was a
foul.
foul.
Who's it gonna be on? It's gonna be on Laquindanum.
Pushing
personal.
foul, yes.
Oo. Nagulat silang tatlo ni Roque. Sino sa kanila yung foul eh? Baseline inbound for Hustle. We're down by just 4 points. 1 minute and 44 remaining in this third. Miranda has woken up dito sa third period.
Oh, like the defense of Carlos Ferreira fighting off that screen.
Wayward shot there from Dwayne. Ferreras swings it over to Guarino, who has been dead silent pa dito sa ating laro. Backdoor, Roque, beautiful play for Pampanga Delta.
Great communication between Roque and Pau Laquindanum. Look at the eye contact. That's the chemistry that we've been talking about.
I was expecting a Roque dunk. Makabawi na siya sana kay Pablo doon.
Alam mo yung ganong play? Tawid tayo sa SINAG Lagas 40. Malabanan in Super Mangi.
Super Mangi, oo.
Diba?
The fully tech connection as Pablo again continues to dominate the painted area. Ito si Luis Pablo. But in this ball game, Coach Pancho, he has struggled mightily from the free throw line. Look at this beautiful backdoor play galing dito. Kay Laquindanum to Roque ang ating lakas assist of the quarter. Brought to by SM South Mall. We got it all for you.
Actually, mahirap yun yung backdoor na yun. Yung passer na dun sa nail, mahirap yun. Wala sa angle. Usually, nasa bandang wing yung passer. But siya talagang nasa gitna, nasa nail spot. Hirap
kay
yun.
Coach Gilbert.
Kay Coach Gilbert, nasa wing.
Oo, wing.
Oo.
Mataas nga lang na konti, near half court yun, di ba?
45 degrees yung pasa mo eh.
Yes.
Eto, mahirap yung angle na yun.
Ano din pala yun? Letran connection, Laquindanum to Roque.
Oo,
di ba?
diba? Yun yung chemistry. And then, sino ba magbe-benefit dito?
Letran.
Di ba? Exactly.
Halos lahat nandito sa floor, karamihan Letranista.
And that's why Pampanga is the mecca of basketball. Kung tawagin.
Uh-oh, Pablo on the run. Boom! I thought he was gonna yam it on Delfino's head.
We know CJ Delfino. Instead na ma-in your face siya, I will foul you. Diba? And just you have to earn your points at the stripes.
Mautang ito si CJ. Alam niya eh. Siya sikat siya sa TikTok, sa social media, di ba?
Ayaw niya mabiktima.
Ayaw naman niya, siya naman yung biktima.
You have to earn it at the stripe. And alam niya rin eh. Nakita niya rin yung stat sheets nung halftime eh. Medyo hindi maganda yung percentage dito ni Luis Pablo. Although, itong Hustle Rising Suns is the number 4 team when it comes to free throw percentage. And they are the better free throw shooting team compared to Pampanga Delta Royce.
That's right, Coach Pancho. Pero Pablo's really struggling ngayong araw. Uncharacteristic. This is a guy who really gets a lot of free throws even in the NCAA.
Yes.
As Roque fires off the mark for June.
Yeah, all the shots for Pampanga Delta Royce are all challenge, huh?
Yes, as Rosilio emergency pass to nobody.
Joseph Nunag. Great defender. Grabe yung pag-contain niya kay Peter Rosilio dun, ha?
Yes. In the absence of the one half of the Bruce brothers, Coach Pancho, si Jeffrey C,
Oo,
diba?
wala si Jeffrey C. Lumba and Jeffrey C connection, no?
Oo.
Yun yung energy sa front court, eh.
Pero dinadagdagan naman ni Nunag ngayon. As eto, kakasabi ko lang ng pangalan niya. He misfires from that baseline jumper.
Yes, but there was a clear push dito para kay Deo Cuajao.
At tatangkad naman din kasi ng mga tumalun dun sa harap niya eh. That's gonna be his third and with 2.8 seconds dito. This could be the final shot of the quarter for Pampanga. Nunag, 1 second, one-handed shot, knocks it down!
Wow.
Beating the buzzer for Joseph Nunag.
One-hander with only 1 second. Grabe.
An entertaining third quarter action dito, Coach Pancho. Not high scoring, pero this has the mix of possibly one of the best games again of SINAG Liga Asya.
How can you not enjoy this ball game? A ball game that has 11 lead changes and 7 deadlocks.
Grabe, as we can see, etong buzzer beater galing kay Joseph Nunag Jr. with that one-handed floater in the middle. Kaya nabalik niya sa 7 puntos ang kalamangan ng Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino, 59-52, entering the 4th and final quarter. SLA Junior World Showcase Philippine teams dito. Of course, etong dalawang koponan, their 19 under counterparts, Pampanga Delta, Pradero Team Park, and the Hustle Rising Suns will represent Luzon and NCR. Lyceum Subic word for Luzon. And then ito, RC Ramos Construction Corporation, ex-Leap Pilipinas, Bricklayers, and Mark Anthony Construction and Supplies. And of course, ang international teams natin, Coach Pancho, 3 teams from Canada, 4 teams from the US, and 1 team galing dito sa United Arab Emirates.
That's what makes this SLA Junior World Showcase so exciting. Aside from the familiar teams that we have here, the new teams coming in, traveling all the way, di ba? From different parts of the world. Will showcase their talents dito sa ating SLA Junior World Showcase.
1 week of basketball excellence ang mangyayari.
1 week of non-stop basketball action.
Reminds me of yung Chaong Quezon tournament natin eh.
Nakakamiss yun.
Oo. That's yung June Roque taking over na. King Arthur now trying to wake himself up.
Yes, this is where June Roque always thrives. Sa 4th quarter, dito siya parating nagigising.
Yes, and that's why he is slated to be one of the MVP favorites, di ba? Pero Pads Padilla din is possibly in that conversation too.
Same thing. This is where Pads Padilla always produce. Medyo malas na first half. 3rd quarter, 8 points. Start of the 4th quarter, quick points. Double figures sa kagad siya.
And the surprising thing is pa dito, para kay Pads Padilla, may taon pa yan sa Squires, di ba? Sa clear pushing foul right there on Jonathan Medina.
Yes. Grabe rin tong kahan nito ni Jonathan Medina, no? Talagang malapad din eh.
You're a JRU heavy bomber fan, and of course, Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach Louie Gonzalez, excited na excited yan for JRU, di ba?
That's right.
Padilla against itong si Bugarin. They give it over to Rosilio. They go down low to Pablo against Santos. This has been the matchup we have keyed in entire day as Pablo knocks down that baseline jumper.
Pure talent. Manuel Luis Pablo. He has that sweet shooting stat. He has that perimeter. He has that great footwork. He has that post move. What more can you ask for this guy? He can also defend. He can also bring down the ball.
Yes. Eto Medina swings it to Roque. Arthur attacks. Roque puts it up and in.
Grabe yung stride na ginawa ni Jun Roque. That one big step made the difference on that play.
Takeover mode na tong dalawang national treasures as Montemayor from the outside.
Wow. A former Consolacion sa Rock Weavers player. You covered that.
Yes.
Yeah, you saw the talent. Diba?
He didn't have that back then, Coach Pancho, yung three-point shooting. Pinapakita niya yung development niya and he's bringing it dito.
Yes, the development is, you know, obviously showing right now for this, the Trojan horse, kung tawagin mo.
As Medina tried to counter with his own three-pointer, no-go yan. Padilla on the run. Pads gives it to Rojan. Back to Guiao. They swing it to Rosilio. Peter spins. Good tap by Medina. And out of bounds na dun si Rosilio.
Wow. Anticipated talaga nito ni Medina itong galaw dito na Peter Rosilio.
Let's take a look at this. Pull-up three-pointer ang ating lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by CDO Food Spear. Food that brings you home from the Trojan horse himself.
Yes. Defensive miscue between the two big men of Pampanga Delta on that play.
The pride of Algeria, Cebu. Santos gets away from Pablo. Santos nabitin nga lang.
Yes, sayang yon. But great idea to have a straight line drive right there for Kevin Santos because naunahan niya na dun si Luis Pablo.
Possibly the next thing na he can develop, di ba, Coach Pancho, yung left hand niya. Kita mo, nabitin yung left hand layup. If that was his right hand, he would have threw that one down, di ba, and rocked the rim.
Yes, Coach Pepe Tuyag, you know, a look of concern right here because they're only up by 4 and, you know, a reminiscent of the previous game that they have. You know, Hustle Rising Sun is always, you know, keeping in a striking distance dito for Pampanga Delta Royce. They know that they have the capability to take over. Yun yung concern dito ni Coach Pepe Tuyag. Because this Hustle Rising Sun is so resilient.
Yes. And ito nga, Guiao try to go fancy with that pass. Natapik nga lang by a white shirt. Baseline inbound for the Rising Suns. Guiao fires off the mark. It's Santos with his 17th rebound of the game. They give it to Roque. Back to Sonny. Beautiful passing from the Letran Knights right there.
Look at the connection of that Letran Knights trio. Diba? An upcoming Letran Knights connection right there.
Oh. As ito, Esquire naman, babawi. Mintis nga lang, it's Santos. Couldn't grab the rebound there with two hands.
Yes, and for all the viewers who are watching us right now, maybe nagtatanong sila, why are we keep on, keep on telling the players as Letran or Squares? Wala eh. Talagang dun natin sila mare-reference eh.
At the end, 65-59, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
You can follow us on all of our social media platforms at SINAG Liga Asya on both Facebook and Instagram. Lalo na, it's the semifinals round na dito sa Born 2001 Cup natin. And we have a banger of a game dito as Pampanga trying to protect a 6-point lead at the 6-minute and 44-second mark. Guiao off the inbound. Way off the mark for Vince.
They've been setting up Deo Guiao every baseline out of bounds play.
Justin against Padilla. Hindi niya mapagpagin si Padilla. Now there's a switch. Roque fades back. Off the mark, Santos with his 18th rebound of the ball game. That's gonna be a traveling violation nga lang on June Arthur Roque.
Medyo nanggigigil si June Arthur Roque dun But again, obviously, but bago yun.
Yes, let's give it over to MJ Raimundo for her report on Pads Padilla.
Hindi naman daw sa pagmamayabang pero walang kaba daw talaga siyang nararamdaman sa laro nila ngayon dahil naniniwala daw siya sa kakayahan at diskarte ng mga teammates niya. Pero kahit walang kaba, hindi ako pwede mag-relax since this is one of the reason why we have lapses from our previous game. Kaya this semis talagang pinipilit namin to push harder. Hindi pa kami satisfied dito but we are aiming for more and hopefully the luck should agree to our high hopes. So back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much. MJ, siyempre, hindi talaga kakabahan yan. Sanay yan ito si Pads Padilla, not just from the NCAA Juniors experience, but also dugong Cebuano yan eh.
Yes, palaban talaga yan. And yung ability to adapt dito ni Pads Padilla, and yun yung sinasabi ni Coach JR De La Cruz dito, sa lahat ng players niya, although they are both UAAP, NCAA upcoming stars, of course, he wants to develop yung IQ, yung growth, and yun naman talaga yung pinaka-signature ng Hustle Lab skills dito ni Coach JR De La Cruz.
As still blocks Pablo there. Justin with a long rebound. Ferreras picks it up. Carlo Torroque. Arthur with a beautiful reverse.
Yes, no way that Wayne Miranda can defend that rising Pampanga del Torres Jun Roque on that play.
Padilla misfires and Santos with his 19th board. JB hangs in midair, tough shot, offensive rebound and put back for Justin.
Luckily, he gets his own miss that time against 3 orange shirts that time. Kung hindi pumasok yun, actually hindi nga pumasok eh. Kung hindi nyo nakuha yung rebound yun, bad shot yun. 1 against 3.
Yes.
But he was able to recover.
And it's now a 10-point lead, the biggest lead of the ball game as Montemayor couldn't answer. Kevin taps it over to Roque. Eto si Ferreras on a 2-on-1. Carlo hangs in midair plus a foul.
Wow.
Here comes the Pampanga Delta.
Again, Carlos Ferreras running like an F1 car Ferrari on that play.
Once again, the lakas drive of the quarter brought to you by CDO Food Sphere. Food that brings you home. Appropriate. JR De La Cruz going to tap both Duremdes and Vergara, who has done great defense in that first half on both Ferreras and Roque, di ba?
Yes, and slowly but surely itong Pampanga Delta Royce starting to pull away. Why, Enzo? Because the Pampanga Delta Royce is controlling the boards, and with controlling the boards, they were able to start a lot of transition plays. And transition plays, fast break points, that's the signature of Pampanga Delta Royce. That's why they are the 3rd team when it comes to fast break points, averaging 25 fast break points per ball game. Nung first half, Enzo, they were limited. Na-limit sila ng defense ng Hustle Rising Stars. Pero itong second half, eto, nakukuha na nila.
Grabe no, Coach Pancho. This is, you know, you never could really underestimate the heart of a champion galing dito sa Pampanga Delta. Well-oiled machine. As Roque to Santos. Kevin gets fouled there by Pablo. Ayaw ni Pablo masama sa highlight reel nito ni Kevin Santos.
Only second foul dito for Luis Pablo.
The pride of Masantol, Pampanga. The young skyscraper, but he is actually more known dito, Coach Pancho, sa Pampanga as the alien. Kasi they look at him as if, we all know sino ba nire-refer sa aliens and as the aliens NBA. They look at him as a Victor Wembanyama type, di ba? And maybe Kevin could look at Wembanyama and actually play like him. He has the outside shooting, di ba? He has the quickness.
Right. And kidding aside, just a little bit of trivia. And I know, alam din to ng mga Kapampangan. I will quote Coach Aisel Santos. Ang tawag niya dito is the corn beef
boy. Yes. Actually, squad sila eh. Mga corn beef boys, di ba? Ito, si Justin, si Roque, si mga letranista. Ito, Justin gets a pick from Kevin. JB attacks. Just looking at Kevin.
Oh, quick hands by Luis Pablo.
It's another turnover for Pampanga Delta, but still this is a big lead, 14-point lead. But doable pa rin for Hustle, Coach Pancho, 4 minutes and 8. Mahabang-mahaba pa to.
Right. And also, I noticed that talagang si Jun Roque is hobbling. He's been feeling the fatigue because nga yung legs niya, medyo iniinda niya yun. But he's still trying his best to finish this game. And, you know, you're hurting, you're not 100%, but you're defending the wow.
Oo.
Doing his best talaga just to win. Oo. Iba yung iba yung ano niya, yung talbog niya ngayon eh.
What a
Hindi
block there by
perfect
Steele, Coach Pancho, pero they save it over to Montemayor.
Don't count out this guys, this Hustle Rising Star. They will continue to fight until the very end.
Yes. As they cut the lead down to 11, they're really hustling hard to inch closer dito, but they're still down by 11 points, 72 to 61.
Ako si Lou Abad ng Tito Rex Firewire. Suportahan ang SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Firechip. Suportahan ng SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Back here inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the beautiful city of San Fernando, Pampanga for game number 1 of our Saturday triple headers. Makikita natin ang mga nanonood dito sa loob ng BREN GUIAO Convention Center. As mayroon pa mga nanonood, Coach Pancho, from iba't ibang mga lugar. Paki-shoutout daw sa Navarro family ng Greenland, San Mateo Rizal, family Pinlac ng Hermosa Bataan. And of course, ang mga kasama natin sa USA, mga international teams natin, nanonood din ngayon.
Yes, and of course, thank you so much. Thank you for continuously supporting and watching itong live action that we have here dito sa SLA Junior Philippines. Thank you sa inyo lahat from different parts of the world. Thank you sa mga boss natin. Thank you sa lahat. Sobrang salamat. And that's why we will not stop. We will continue to bring out a lot of basketball action from these youngsters that they are showcasing their talents. Okay?
You can see Pablo and Guiao there, and also the bench of Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino is also happy watching Coach Bert Vinuya, the assistant coach of the Delta Cup 2024 champions, Level Up Lubao. Also, their team manager of Level Up Lubao, Sir Boss Marty Ocampo, nanonood din.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Bert. Thank you, Sir Marty. Thank you sa inyo lahat dito. Thank you sa lahat ng mga nanonood live dito. We're having some LOL moments right here. Our officials, of course, and table committees are checking as we take a look at Coach J.R. De La Cruz, a former FEU Tamarao, a champion himself dito, this time guiding his players dito, not only teaching a lot of basketball skills because he's a certified skills trainer dito, USA certified, international certified, so not only teaching them the skills but also developing, especially the growth, and not only sa basketball, and as a person as a whole. Siyempre, these are all students eh. Ganyan mag-alaga sila, Coach J.R. De La Cruz, sila Coach Marjorie Christine. And of course, siyempre, yung father niya, di ba? Who is an 11-time champion, PBA champion.
11 rings.
Yes.
Grabe.
Si Coach Bong.
JB bumps Pablo. Pablo goes down. JB attacks and flips it up and in. Pablo looks hurt. Pablo still down.
He's holding his left shoulder that time because of that collision.
That's not good news.
Yes.
Look at Pablo still grimacing in pain, holding onto that left shoulder.
I don't know, maybe yeah, it's because of the collision, but yung pain ba is galing lalo dun sa pagland niya after nung bump. But he was able to get up. That's a good sign. But again, still holding his left shoulder.
If there's movement, Coach Pancho, that's a good sign that there's movement and he can, rotate it right now.
Yes. Especially they are down by 13 points. With only 3 minutes and 37 seconds left.
They need Pablo, but syempre, ang papasok ito si Leighton Buenaventuras, a solid big man out of the FEU Tamaraos program himself.
Right. He has a big shoes to fill, especially in this last 3 minutes and 37. And itong si Leighton Buenaventura, we know how capable he is, especially in dominating the inside paint.
Yes.
But, of course, let's hope and pray that Luis Pablo can come back.
Guiao. He'll attack Guiao off the mark.
He was bothered by Kevin Santos.
Yes. Yung haba pa naman ito ni Kevin.
Alam niya eh. Kakampi niya eh.
Oo.
Kakampi niya sa letran.
True. Ferreras. Patented floater off the mark. Good tap by Montemayor, but JB again with a big play for Mr. Big Moment. Bautista to Sonny from the outside. Off the mark nga lang.
Sonny still actually went cold sa second half. Why? Because he shifted his focus sa defense kasi mas dun kailangan eh. At dun sila umalago eh nung nag-focus siya sa defense. He was able to contain the big man dito ng Hustle Rising Suns.
That's right. And also Roque, Coach Pancho, holding GUIAO to 13 points.
Yes.
Scoreless pa dito sa fourth quarter since si Deo GUIAO was... It's gonna be a clear foul right there. Dwayne drawing the foul on Kevin Santos.
Yes, and look at the defense of Pampanga Delta Rays. Talagang they are crowding the shaded lane every time na may magda-drive dito from the Hustle Rising Suns player. They are anticipating eh. Kasi yun yung parating dun successful itong si Coach JR De La Cruz. Yung sa patented play nila na middle drive, especially with Dwayne Miranda with the ball. Kaya yun, ina-atake nila eh. Yes. Kumbaga, nag-give up na sila ng foul kesa easy 2 points.
That's right. And with that situation, Coach Pancho, penalty na itong Pampanga Delta. So Hustle could come back through these free throws, di ba?
Yes.
Yun nga lang, again, their free throw shooting today has not been up to par with what we know.
Very unlikely, Enzo.
They give it again to Roque, and they're gonna waste some clock here. Kevin on a high-low. Good defense by Pablo. Sonny emergency pass to Arthur. Roque is stolen away by Vergara. Here comes Allen on the run. Blocked by Justin!
Justin Bautista is doing it all for Pampanga Delta Roys.
Grabe, what a rejection from Mr. Big Moment as GUIAO misfires. Steele clears it for Pampanga Delta. Grabe namang rebounding yan.
Oo, grabe yung mga important moments ando si Justin Bautista. Crucial rebound, crucial pass, basket.
Passes over to Sonny. Steele flips it up and in. What's a foul? Here comes the reigning MVP.
Alright, sabi ni Sonny Steele. Sige, balik ulit ako sa opensa. Kanina pa ako depensa na depensa. It's my turn.
And who gave him that pass, Coach Pancho? Mr. Big Moments to cash money. Steele, ang ating lakas play of the quarter brought by J Project Clothing Shop. Makers of quality uniform. Former rivals, former bitter rivals, now turned teammates. Itong dalawang kampyonato ng SINAG Liga Asya. And they extend this lead to 15 points, 77-62.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng Tatak Chelbinyan. Suportahan ninyo ang SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Firechip. Suportahan ng SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Makikita natin dito may mga drummers na dala dito. Itong fanbase ng Hustle Rising Suns. All out support sila but they're still down by 15 points with 1:52 remaining dito, Coach Pancho. Still time. You just have to go quick. Oh, Coach Denok Miranda also watching ngayon sa laro ng anak niya.
Yes, of course.
Rojan, three-pointer. Off the mark. And look at Kevin. Trying to track his 21st rebound pero nawalan siya ng espasyo.
Yes. Dalawa sila nagagawa doon ni Carlos Ferreira sa rebound.
Deo. Comes off the screen. Good pass and Pablo. Oh, niluwa pa for Luis.
Doon mo nakikita na talagang naramdaman niya yung shoulder niya ron. Usually, pwede niyang i-dump yun eh.
Yes. But luckily, GUIAO was there. Ferreras, the toss-up to Roque and Arthur once again.
Yes. Wisely.
Ubus oras sila. Oh, but they throw it away.
Miscommunication.
And Vergara will get a gimme.
Yes.
Quick timeout agad dito for Coach Pepe Duyag. Baba sa 11, hindi pa siya kampante sa kanilang kalamangan. A minute and 1 second natitira sa ating fourth and final quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
You can follow us on all of our social media platforms at SINAG Liga Asya on both Facebook and Instagram. Lalong-lalo na it's playoff time na dito sa ating mga youth leagues. As you can see, the young skyscraper. 20 rebounds. And of course, Mr. Big Moment, the night duo, Coach Pancho, di ba?
Yes, he was the one who actually started it all dito. Itong si Justin Bautista. And yung crucial moments, kaya mo nga binansagan na Mr. Big Moments eh.
Yes. And now he has the basketball right here and they clear out space for him. And Justin, flip shot, no go. Pablo with a huge board. There's still time for hustle here. Miranda attacks. Referees immediately blow the whistle and saying foul on the ground.
Yes.
Nonetheless, 2 free throws pa rin yan.
Oh.
Foul on number 6, Carlo Veneras.
Dwayne has responded dito sa second half, Coach Pancho, but kita mo, that's a concern for Hustle Rising Suns. Pablo keeps on holding to that left shoulder. And why do I say concern? That's going to be questionable for the next game,
Yes,
diba?
because of course, these teams that actually advance dito sa ating semifinals, of course, will play 3 games. They will face all, lahat ng mga nag-advance dito. So, very important piece itong si Luis Pablo.
Literal the biggest piece for Hustle Rising Suns, diba? Santos, Roque pulls it out and they will just waste away some clock here. Look at the passing here for Pampanga Delta. Lahat ng 5, Coach Pancho, nakahawak ng bola.
Right.
Guiao fires way off the mark and that'll do it. That will do it.
Yes.
Grabe, what a performance from the defending champions. And now, Coach Pancho, the 22-game SINAG Liga Asya win streak continues. 22 games. Grabe. 2 years na silang hindi pa natatalo dito. And they defend home court. They get this strong start dito.
Wow. Grabe yung winning streak na yun, ha? Grabe yun. And what a defensive masterclass given by Pampanga Delta Royce, especially at the start of the third quarter. Hustle Rising Suns is actually keeping up with them until that, you know, suffocating defense na binigay itong Pampanga Delta Royce that gave them this W. So I really credited sa defense nila because sa offense, that's given with the powerhouse lineup that they have in this tournament. All of them actually scored, all of them contributed, but it was their collective effort sa defense, which is the most important thing if you are competing for the championship.
Yes, they're defending their crown nga dito talaga sa SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup tournament natin. And again, never underestimate the heart of a champion, di ba? Struggled mightily in the first half in terms of shooting, but again, that rebounding that they've always been dominating, they really cleared that game, cleared the boards, and nangingibabaw nga talaga ang pinakamatangkad na player, ang ating young skyscraper. But, syempre kasama na ni MJ Raimundo, ang ating CDO Best Players of the Game. MJ, take it away.
No, I am with the SINAG Best Player of the Game, brought to you by CDO Food that brings you home. From Pampanga, Delta Royce, Kevin Santos and Justin Bautista. Unahin ko muna dito si Justin. Justin, first of all, congratulations sa iyo and sa team mo. You contributed 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist to your team. Now, grabe yung performance na pinakita mo. Pwede mo bang i-share sa amin kung ano yung sinabi sa inyo ni Coach at ano yung naging mindset mo all throughout the game?
Sabi lang sa amin ni Coach na mag-ano lang kami sa sistema niya, sumunod lang kami sa ginagawa namin at pigpitan lang namin yung depensa namin.
Now, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan lalo na sa mga sumusuporta sa Pampanga?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Gob sa suporta palagi. Binabati ko lang pala yung family ko, mama at papa ko, Tita Rek, si Ate Sara, si Kuya Not, yung mga Alpha Lavenders, tapos yung girlfriend ko si Arceli, tsaka yung mga pinsan ko. Binabati ko rin pala si Boss Superman, tsaka yung Team Darna. Yun lang.
Congratulations again, Justin. Now, dito naman tayo kay Kevin Santos with a double-double performance. 11 points, 20 rebounds, and 2 assists. Grabe yung sipag na pinakita mo ngayon. Kevin, congratulations sa iyo. Now, saan ba nanggaling yung sipag na yon at naging malaking tulong ba sa inyo yung home court nyo para maging confident pa kayo dito sa semifinals 1?
Siguro sa family ko lang kasi bago ko umalis sa amin, sinabi nila galingan mo at susuportan nila ako. Yun lang.
Now, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Una-una, pinapasalamatan ko si Gob, tsaka yung mga coaching staff namin, teammates, tsaka yung family ko, girlfriend ko, pinsan ko. Yan.
Congratulations again. That is our 2 best player of the game. Now, back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Once again, congratulations to the super duo nitong Pampanga Delta, Mr. Big Moment, Justin Bautista, and the young skyscraper, Kevin Santos. Coach Pancho, your thoughts in this this semifinals game 1 natin?
What a way to start this single round semifinals matchup that we have here dito sa Born 2001 Cup natin. Grabe, first game, high octane, diba? Full powered, diba? Yung basketball action natin dito, and although yung score natin is medyo malaki yung kalamangan ng Pampanga Delta, but you know, from first quarter up to the early fourth quarter, they are very, very close. Okay, until that Pampanga Delta is domination in the end over the Hustle Rising Suns.
Yes, and syempre that ends our first game po, mga kasinag dito. Kasing Saturday triple header with the Pampanga Delta getting a 1-0 record dito sa ating single round robin semifinals with a 79-67 victory dito kontra the Hustle Rising Suns. Pero mga kasinag, coming up next, tayo naman tayo sa Lakas 40. It's the Tito Rex's Firewire going to bet their undefeated record dito kontra the visiting Malolos Republic. But that ends our first game for this Saturday triple header for Coach Pancho Alfonso, MJ Raimundo, ako po si Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Don Mike Danan, Direk Ramonito Roa, and the rest of the hardworking men and women ng trabaho dito from the BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the beautiful city of San Fernando, Pampanga. This has been your SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines. Kita-kita po mga kasinag. Peace!